everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex. I want to thank you for stopping by and joining me. So we're going to hop in here and to do the reading for today, and it is for Sunday, January 26th, 2025. So I want to thank you very much for stopping by and giving me a listen to and a like and everything else in between. So let us go ahead and hop in here to the reading, and we'll see what is in store for everybody for today, which I am very excited about. So the deck that we're going to be using for today is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hop in here to the reading. Alrighty, so what does everybody need to know for Sunday, January 26th, 2025? What does everybody need to know? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, so again, I feel like the message here is a balance continuing into the last week of January here. Yep, and we actually literally got an interesting card. So the first card here is that we have for today is the moving on card. So it doesn't have to mean that you're necessarily moving on from something. I feel for some of you, it is actually where you're moving on from a person, place, thing, or whatever it is in your situation where you are moving on from. But I feel that a lot of us are just at a crossroads, and I feel like it is where we are going to be walking in a new direction, but we're still on the fence of where we are wanting to go with things and stuff like that. So I do feel like that is a continuation theme of like trying to figure out our next path and being able to build up the steps and things like that. So I really do feel that it's walking away from whatever it is that is holding us back and things of that nature. So I feel like we're taking the baby steps of moving on into the next direction. So that is really where that is at, which is basically allowing us to move forward in our journeys and things like that. So I feel like that is an absolutely fabulous card and couldn't have agreed more. So we got two cards here. So what that means is one is a hopper card, and that is usually an extra bonus message from Spirit. That usually happens when we are working through things. So the first card here that we have is the third eye, which is all about listening to our intuition, higher self, guides, angels, the spirits on the other side. So our spiritual team that is helping us to see things and things like that. And so really what I'm really feeling from this card, it's all about allowing us to see things clearly, allowing us to be able to see the messages that the divine is downloading for us. And that is really where that is at. And it's also a message to be able to work on clearing your third eye chakra and everything like that. But I do feel like this is all about insight. So I feel like we're going to be gaining some sort of an insight or insight into a situation that we have and everything like that. So we go from going toward the new direction and then gaining some sort of insight into the matters at hand. So, and gaining some perspective things from the messages that we are receiving. So whether that be through nature, music, things that we watch, people around us that may say something. It's important to be able to look out for any type of message that is really resonating with you and things like that. So that is absolutely fabulous and things like that. So the card that went along with that, interestingly enough, is the crown chakra, which is our connection with the divine, and things of that nature, intuition again, and really connecting to the higher realms and things of that nature, um, angels and everything else in between. So it's all about where we're going to get that divine wisdom from, and that's where that leads into the third eye chakra and things of that nature. So it's all about that and working on clearing our crown. So that is really what that is all about and things of that nature. So love it. I couldn't have agreed more with the message that is coming through for that one. So the next one here is that we have is the base chakra or root chakra, and that is all about laying the foundation. So whatever path that we are going towards is us laying the foundation for that path, and it's not having to do everything at once, even though we will want to do everything at once. Just reminding ourselves to do little by little. That way it's not as overwhelming. Even though that will be hard with the base chakra or the root chakra because of the fact that we will want to have our financial securities met and things like that, and things of that nature. So that is where that is at and things like that. So that will be where a lot of the things are wanting us to go to the base chakra. So it's all about foundation and security. So think of the Maslow's pyramid in psychology as the home, money, and things of that nature, and the basic needs. So this is all about the basic needs and how they are being met, and things like that. But the angels are wanting me to let you know it's important not to be in our egos at this time. So it's important to have to basically check yourself in regard to if you are, whether you're in your ego space or in your heart space. So I feel like the more that we're in our heart space, the more doors will open for us and things like that. So I feel like that is definitely something to keep in mind. And of course, it's also an important part to be able to work on our root chakra. And the next card here that we have is the Seek card. So this is all about inner wisdom, reflection. It also reminds me very much of the Rest and Rejuvenate card and things of that nature, but it's all about us meditating on things, and we are going to be laying that base work and we're really going within to be able to reflect. And I feel like that has been the message this whole week until the 26th today. And I feel like that was what the energy, especially when all the planets aligned, I feel like that was what all last week was about, is us reflecting upon things and how to make the changes appropriate and things like that. So I feel like that is where we are headed to in the right direction and things like that. So that is amazing. So the next card here is that we have is Open Up. So we may have communication from someone in our lives that we haven't heard from in a while. So I feel like a communication can come into factor for today or the next couple days. It doesn't have to be just for today. Whenever you are watching this video, it can be a message for you. So and it's not meant just for that day. So if you, whenever you see the video, it is always meant for you at that time. So that is really where that is at. So communication. And I also, again, feeling the being able to speak your truth and not being afraid of speaking truth and things like that. So, and this is in relation to that throat chakra that we talk about, and being able to speak our truth and things like that. So that is really the message that is coming through for that one. And things of that nature. So we do have is believe and succeed. And Archangel Michael is very much around us during this time. And I'm feeling another angel around. Interesting. Archangel Zachiel is coming in, and he is all about transformation. So, helping us to feel transformed. And Archangel Michael there is there to help you gain the courage and protect you along that path, helping you to have the courage within yourself. So, that is very much there. So, that is really awesome, and it's about that message is also a little bit about having faith as well. So that is another thing. So having faith. So then the final card here is that we have is Find Balance, which is the sign of Libra. I feel like I've been repeating myself until I'm blue in the face this week, but balance is necessary for things to be able to flow properly. So the more the balanced we are, the more things flow into our lives rather quickly, and things of that nature. So I absolutely love it. It's an amazing feeling and things like that. So that is absolutely incredible. So that is absolutely wonderful, to be honest with you. So the last card that we're going to draw from for today is the Soul Truth deck, and that is with the Self-Awareness deck. And then let's draw a card from there. Okay, this one popped up. When was the last time I danced freely? Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. Because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you'll make the shift. You will feel a change of joy and confidence take over, and you'll feel a slow reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now, and it triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom, to become free to dance. Today's soul action: dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within, and the feeling you feel being you. And you are wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. And that is the freedom of being able to express your truth, express your individuality as well, and which is what the communication card was all about, or opening up. So I think that was a perfect tie-in and things of that nature. So, but until next time, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. Sending you many loves and blessings. And if you like this channel, I ask you to hit the subscribe button and the like button as well for all the future uploads and lives as well. But I love you guys. Talk with you guys later. And have an amazing day, everybody. Bye, everybody.